is nice. I don't know. Have you already seen this hand, Prodigy?
We'll see, I guess. If it rings a bell.
Maybe talk a little bit of strategy here, guys. I mean, is this Jack 9 foldable? Like, is it a fold / raise? Is it not a raise at all? Is it, what is up with the Jack 9 backdoor here?
Versus quarter, it's call / raise. Versus 40, which is slightly more theoretically correct. It's actually just pretty much almost only fold with like a sliver of raise. But versus quarter, this is a pure continue in one way or another.
Okay. He's gonna riz, get paid. Probably just a standard and automatic turn barrel.
I wouldn't say automatic, but yeah, it's standard for sure.
I mean, yeah, I think most people don't consider anything else with this hand.
If you did check,
Yeah.
Owen, you're gonna find like weird check call kind of play, or you're gonna, because it's not really a great check riz, right?
Well, I mean,
You can check raise or check fold.
So dry on flop, and then you raise them off a lot of, of the potential turn draws that you don't need to, like, you can check and then raise some non-all-in size because you're just sort of playing air versus air at that point. Like, you check to let them stab some weak hand and then raise them. Like, it's not like we have to rip this all in and then just get fucked by like dominating combo draws.
Yeah, I like that.
Check calling it would also be fine depending on size. Like imposition might just stab quite small to clean up the missed backdoors, and then you could continue like that.
Okay.
It's just hard to have a clear plan when you're out of position because you don't really know what imposition is going to stab here. So, like, Decky, what would your imposition stab size be in this particular spot?
On the turn?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure how often I would stab small because the out of position can pure check raise ace queen and then pure check the turn. So I would kinda, but on big blind I would stab smaller, but in these positions I would size up a bit.
Okay, nice, we got him, boys.
That's exactly what I would say. But yeah,
we
I
can
think
run the Sims later.
Oh no, they're up for me, man. Decky's dead to rights.
Decky, you're gonna have to start using a second sizing.
Mining Decky for info is fun.
You know what? You know what's even worse is that when we pulled up the super sus hand, Decky didn't get it right, but then he's finding King 7. Dishonorable Decky strikes again.
Man, I really hope this nickname doesn't stick.
It's sticking, buddy.
I DM'd the llama. He's calling me dishonorable Decky, but there are 3 tables of 10k playing this morning, and he's only playing 1 table with the whale. So
It's true. But I was doing this, man. I was just playing 1 table, and he joined me. Okay.
yeah, next time I play a whale only game, I'm gonna call you and join. So let's see the river action.
Okay, he blasts off, and did Llama hero fail?
Do you guys like the bluff, or is this give upable? Like, would you rather bluff a 7 or whatever here?
Yeah.
I want to hear what Decky has to say. Go on, Decky.
Yeah, I would rather bluff a unpaired hand, paired hand than Jack 9. He blocks King Jack. He blocks Jack 9. He doesn't block any pairs. So yeah, just like a hand like
the Jack 9's not gonna. The Jack 9's gonna flop though, and King Jack is only gonna be 1 combo.
I mean, SeaLama, right? He bet the flop. What I'm saying is he blocks Llama's Jack 9 and King 9.
I don't have Jack 9.
Yeah,
I
Jack
don't.
9 will fall to the check raise.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I thought it went check call, check raise.
No, I went check, raise,
Bet.
barrel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is done completely. He never has a 10. He can only bluff a 7 or Yeah,
He
I
does
don't
actually
mind
have some 10x that he can,
I mean,
in theory,
a
bluff.
pair's going to be better blockers, but
3
also
deuce,
like a little bit of
5
showdown.
deuce.
Like if he has a 7, he's gonna be able to show down versus like ace deuce of diamonds, ace 4 of diamonds, some like I don't know. Well, does ace 4 of diamonds float the flop? Oh god, exposed.
Yes.
Probably
yes.
does when it like, especially when it's the same suit as the top card, I guess.
I would float ace 4 diamonds.
Yeah. So yeah, like having like, I mean, a deuce doesn't really block much, but at least it like unblocks the folds. Whereas like Jack 9 is probably blocking a few folds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'd rather rocket off a deuce. But like, this is gonna be fine. It's just not the first thing I'd use.
So
Ace
I
king?
want to explain myself.
Ace king.
Well, why don't you let them say if they think your play is good or not before you explain yourself?
So, let me just interrupt you, Lama. This thinking about 7-6 call is the same reason I raised my 7 on the same board. It was same board, right? A
Yeah.
different order.
Well, it
but
was double
same
flush draw,
thing.
but yeah.
Yeah.
You block like half of his value range.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think I know why Lava called this down, and I think talking about it is probably not helpful. Like,
I googled this and
Googled. I like that.
yeah, jeez, this guy doesn't even know what bio is.
I googled this one and
Log him up.
here I'll send you exactly how many BBs I'm losing. Here you can put this up on the stream. So
Decky, over under 10 BB losing call.
yeah, over under.
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 Lock Decky up. He doesn't know shit.
It's almost 20, isn't it? It's like
But
16.
Prodigy and Decky, do you guys think it's a reasonable call on the river?
Yeah, I guess the suits suck. He doesn't block Queen 7.
Yeah, I mean, I remember
then...
looking at this sim actually now, and top up is supposed to. So sometimes he has like 10-8 of hearts, and then blasts it on the turn and rips river, and that's why it's minus like however many BB. And I don't think that's very human line. I could see like Llama chopping with a bluff, or even losing to like 8-7. But I think
we lose 18 BBs, baby.
But
I'm not cheating.
Advertising right here.
If you never give this guy a 10 bluffing, like, is it now callable?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're losing to like maybe like 8-7 and
so
like,
I actually,
well, that's the problem, right? 8-7 is a small problem for sure.
I node locked and it's still like a 7 BB to have no 10, and it's still a 7 BB mistake. But
it would be fine to call like 7-6 of clubs if you node lock him to never bluff a better hand, I think.
I probably fold turn with 7-6 of clubs though, to be honest. Like I would call like King 7 of clubs before I call 7-6 of clubs. Like I would call that down.
I saw a very interesting hand earlier where someone raised King 7 of clubs.
King 7 of spades. But no, I think like I would rather, if I'm gonna call twice, I would rather my 2 pair outs be clean, you know?